Welcome back to Delaware Perspective. Some very lucky Delaware students won't have to worry about paying for college thanks to a wonderful organization called the Give Something Back Foundation. And this year marks the first time the foundation has awarded scholarships in Delaware. Some 48 students, ninth graders now, won't have to worry about college tuition to go to the University of Delaware. Kelly Dunn is with me. She's the foundation's executive director. Kelly, thanks for being here. The Give Something Back Foundation. First, tell me how this organization, this foundation got started.
Sure. Well, the Give Something Back Foundation got started originally in Lockport, Illinois at our founder, Robert Carr's hometown high school. He started small, and then he decided he wanted to expand out to the East Coast, and so this is our inaugural year in Delaware. It all got started when he was awarded a $250 scholarship from the Women's Lockport Association of Lockport. He doesn't know why he was given that scholarship, but he remembers thinking that when he could, he was going to give back to them, and that's sort of how it all got started.
Yes, in fact, we have the check presentation, just a picture of it. A $3 million check was given to the University of Delaware on behalf of the Give Something Back Foundation, and this will cover 140 students. 150 students over 4 years to go to the University of Delaware tuition free.
Exactly. So we presented with the University of Delaware with $3 million with the thought that over the next 4 years we'll be selecting ninth grade students, and the Give Something Back Foundation supports and mentors these students through high school. Wow. Each student will be provided with an adult mentor for navigating all those challenges of high school and preparing them for the University of Delaware.
Wow. Now, how were these students selected?
So we just chose our inaugural group of 48 scholars, which was very exciting for us to finally have some students to work with. We've been going for the past year getting ready for them. They were chosen. The first part of our process requires a financial aid form. The students fill out a financial aid form because we require the students of our program be Pell Grant eligible. And typically those families who are on a free or reduced lunch translate into Pell Grant eligible families. So first was a financial aid form, and then those students who were in fact Pell Grant eligible continued with the process, which was a little more involved. It was an essay, and we needed some grades and transcripts, some teacher recommendations, and each student had an interview with us. Okay. And so from there we chose we selected our final group, and 48 was a little higher than number that we thought, but there were just so many kids to choose from, we couldn't help ourselves.
That's wonderful. So they're in ninth grade now.
Yes.
So from ninth grade, 10th grade, obviously 11th and 12th, they will be mentored by people like yourself within the foundation. Within the
foundation, but also we are seeking volunteer mentors for these students. A lot of folks from the high schools have been interested in volunteering to mentor these students and help get them college ready, but also members of the community. Alumni of the University of Delaware are very excited to help us, and we are right now recruiting adult mentors to work with us as volunteers to support these students.
If they're interested, how can they get in contact? You have a website.
We do.
That we've been showing, GiveSomethingBackFoundation.org. There's also a phone number, 609-806-2642. We'll show you as we're talking.
Okay.
Now, what if there are some families who might be interested in the scholarship money or having their tuition paid for? How would they go about?
So right now what we are doing is trying to spread the word to 8th graders. So students who are in the 8th grade right now, finishing
and this is throughout the state of Delaware?
Throughout the state of Delaware, who are finishing up their 8th grade year now. We will be in the fall having information sessions and getting the word out to high schools again for the 9th graders of next year to apply for the program. And it all takes place in the fall. So anyone who's going up into the 9th grade into high school should keep an eye out for us in the fall.
And certain requirements, we talked about this, but there has to be obviously a financial need, and there has to be is there a grade point type of?
There is. We know that the students who are applying are just starting out in high school, but once they become scholars, they need to maintain a 3.0, a B average in high school, take college courses, and of course be good citizens and be giving back already in their community and in the schools.
Great. And the University of Delaware, I'm sure it's a wonderful institution. And is there any stipulations as to what they major in or what they focus on once they actually get to college?
No, and actually that's one of the reasons we love the University of Delaware as a partner, because it is such a well-rounded curriculum. There's something for everyone, those who want to go into the arts, those who want to go into the medical field or into computers. The University of Delaware really has it all. Wow. And is very strongly committed. They can't wait for our scholars to get there because they know that they are going to be supported, mentored, college ready, ready to hit the ground running when they get onto the Newark campus.
And so many instances where the students know that their tuition is being paid for someone, they tend to work even harder, because they know that they are doing something special, involved in a special program like the Give Something Back Foundation.
I think you're exactly right. What we are able to do is remove that financial worry, that financial barrier that every kid worries about college being too expensive, or parents are certainly concerned about that. The students who are coming into this program now can focus on their studies, can focus on giving back, and they'll be ready to take over as a blue hen.
That's great.
Come.
What kind of feelings does this give you? And I guess, you know, and speaking for Bob Carr as well, you know, to be able to do something like this for kids, to enable that their future is insured, their college tuition is insured. What type of feelings does that give, type of satisfaction give you?
Oh gosh, well, it sure makes it easy to get up and go to work every morning. Having just come off this first round of selecting students, you know, we talked about it for the fall. We did information sessions, talked to school counselors, who I really have to thank the school counselors in the schools in Delaware who have really helped and supported our organization as we've gotten to know the state and gotten to know the students. But during our round of interviews, we interviewed a lot of children, many students, all of whom had a story to tell, but all of whom are extremely grateful, understand the value of education, who want to give back, who want to be able to support their families when the time comes, and just very rewarding to see that play itself out. And now we've gotten to see some of them now that they've been accepted. We've gotten to finally connect again, and we're going to have a great time helping get them ready for college.
That's wonderful. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will talk with a student who is going to benefit from this, and one of his parents. So sit back, stay with us, Kelly. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Delaware Perspective. Don't go away.